Welcome to Phoenix Rising, and this is our first ever Training Tuesday video. I have my gym gear on and I am ready to go to the gym. So this series is going to be about strength training and how I strength train for my chronic health issue, my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and just the sort of journey and hopefully show you guys some of the things that work for me. Obviously about making sure that you check in with your body, don't overdo it, but just showing you that actually like we can do these things. We just got to think about how we do it, and make sure that we do it safely, and hopefully we improve our pain, and well, hopefully I improve my pain and I make sure that I am feeling the best version of myself. So yeah, that is what we're doing today, and I'm very excited to go. Bundle of energy, and you wouldn't think it because I only got 5 hours sleep. So I don't know how everyone else feels, but I'll probably want a nap later. The life of chronic illness. First thing that I do on a upper body day, especially because I have quite a dodgy shoulder due to my condition, is I always make sure that I warm up correctly. I was given some exercises by physiotherapists that have been so beneficial for my shoulder injury, and they're super simple, so I'm just going to run through what I currently do. The first one is called scapular setting. So it's super simple, supports with stability of the scapula, it supports with your posture, improving your posture, and reducing pain, and I've really felt a difference since I've been doing this. So what we're going to do is basically we're going to get a nice neutral stance, and all I do is I just move my shoulder blades back and I squeeze them together. I'm going to do this 10 times. When I first started doing this, my shoulder used to click. So I don't know if anyone else who has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome or hypermobility, if you ever notice that happens, we click a lot. It's a super simple movement, and you think, I'm not really doing anything, but oh my God, you can feel it. And the next shoulder exercise that I do is a shoulder external rotation. Again, this was given to me by a physio, but I use it for the pain that I have in my left shoulder specifically. It's always my bad shoulder. I don't know if how everyone else feels. You always have a worse shoulder, don't you? So I got a nice little band. I've tied it in a knot. And then we're going to set our shoulders like we did in the first exercise. Again, these are something that I do. I'm not qualified PT yet, so I can't train people, but this is just what works for me. So I usually use a resistance band like this, just super easy and light. That actually might be a bit strong. Let me just get a small. Yeah, we'll go with the green, and it matches the outfit as well. So just get a band. It can make it as tight. The tighter it is, the harder it is, obviously. The looser it is, the easier it is. I have some pain today on that shoulder, so I'm just going to keep it nice and easy. So we're just going to, again, stand in a neutral position, set our shoulders back, rotate our arm out like this to the side, and we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades when we do it. So we're going to do this. Warm up with arm circles. So I always, for some reason, start backwards. So we're just gonna see now. This is where I feel it. Like I can, like that range of movement there. Oh, so maybe. And this is the thing. Like this is what you've got to do. You've got to check in with your body like that. No way in hell am I doing that movement on this shoulder today. There's a risk that it might sublux or, you know. So normally what I would do is I would do arm circles, these big arm swinging. So as you can see, like this side is so much easier. Like I can do that with no issue. This side there, I can feel it. So I'm gonna have to do some more rehab on that shoulder. And we're on 8s at the minute with our shoulder press, but we'll just have to see how well the shoulder is actually doing. Okay. And we pushed to 12. It was a hard push, but we did it. Just keep it moving, and if it's good. This is what I'm like on a night out, sit down dance. Because my feet hurt when I go out now. Moving on to our chest press incline. This is going to be the real test for the old shoulder. Also, this is not a vibe, is it? I need to get better at stop saying nasty things about myself like that, because I'm all about like being positive and I want to promote positivity. And then I see this and I think, oh God, let's see what we can do with these bad boys. Now we're on to chest supported lateral raises. That's what we're doing. I prefer these because it gives me a bit of balance. People that have what I have don't have very good balance. Dumbbell front raises, the exercise that I really struggle with. So run falls. I don't know why this is so hard, but it really is. I started doing single ones because I thought that was easier. So let's just see how we get on. And last on our list is a lovely overhead tricep extension. Let's get these bad boys underway. I've got a 10. We are back with our cool down. That was dramatic, wasn't it? People think that stretching with hypermobility can be tricky, which it can, but it's still really important to stretch. It's just about understanding proprioception, where your body is, and to not go into them hyperextended states. It's very easy to do when you're stretching, but done right, it can be really beneficial. Done wrong, it can cause injury. The fun and games of having a chronic health issue like EDS. Anyway, finish my exercise off with stretching as well, just from my mindset. I used to like run out of the gym, like do my exercises quick and then get out and get home. And then I've not like had an opportunity to calm down, bring my heart rate down, which also isn't great for people if you've got POTS and things. So it's just about giving your body a chance to just take a few breaths and calm. It's really weird because people that have conditions like mine, like hypermobility or Ehlers-Danlos hypermobility, or we get exceptionally tight muscles. We're known for being like super bendy and flexible, which is true, but the muscles get so tight due to obviously how much they're having to be, like what the amount of effort they're having to use to keep things in the right place. And I remember somebody once saying to me, like, I don't know, let's say your ankle muscles, your muscles around your ankle are working 10 times harder than the average person because they're trying to keep everything stable and they can't because they're so flat, like bendy. So now we're home, bit of food for thought. Obviously today was a really good workout. I feel like I did really well. I feel like my body did really well, especially because I didn't really sleep very much last night. But strength training while living with chronic health, it is a balancing act, and that's okay. So like some days I might lift, some days I might lift my head off the pillow, and that's as far as I'm going to get. But it's about showing up and trying to be consistent for yourself in a way that's right for your body. Sometimes I lift heavier than other days, and it goes against all of the things you see on social media, on Instagram, the things that I really struggled to relate to around attaining the perfect body or being the strongest or the healthiest, and this idea of having to do everything the same over and over again. And for people like me, that's really tough. So I just think as long as you are sort of like prioritizing keeping your body stable, keeping your joints stable, learning to look after yourself with movement and being active. You don't have to be a fitness model to lift. You don't have to be a fitness model and to be strong. You don't have to lift heavy to be strong and powerful. Like people that have chronic health issues are strong and powerful every single day the minute they wake up in the morning, and I wish that people knew that more about themselves. So yeah, please don't look at my workout and think, she knows everything, because I definitely don't. And I'm just learning as I go, which is kind of why I wanted to do the personal training course, to be able to understand things a bit better. And B, don't look at it and think I should be able to do that, because there's days where I look at things and go, I should be able to do that, but I physically can't. And those days are frustrating, but if I can try and do something in a different way, then I will. So that is kind of my message to everybody. Thanks for coming with me on the very first Training Tuesday. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment telling me what your thoughts or favourite exercises. Have you done any of the exercises that I've done? What do you like? What don't you like? I'd love to hear from everybody. And yeah, thank you so much. Let's keep on rising.